I'm Kathryn Pearson, an associate professor of political science here at the University of Minnesota. When I was a freshman in college, I did not know what I wanted to major in. I took a class in political science the second semester of my freshman year, and I absolutely loved it. And I followed up with a couple more political science classes and actually went to Washington, D.C. and had an internship, and at that point, it clinched it. A political science major gives students a lot of choices. You can take classes in any of the four subfields: political theory, international relations, comparative politics, American politics. In the fall, I just taught a class on U.S. campaigns and elections. Students become well-versed in theories of campaigns and elections, what past elections tell us, what patterns we found, but then we also apply them to what's going on in campaigns and elections. When I teach my class on the U.S. Congress, I have students monitor a piece of legislation to really better understand what happens in the committee process, what happens on the House and Senate floor, and all of the ways in which the journey of a piece of legislation is different than what students learned in high school. In my Women in Politics course, which I tend to teach as a seminar of about 20 students, the students and I actually put together a database of all members of Congress. And what we do is compile this data set together of all 435 members of the House so that all of the students can then analyze these data for a final research project. So students are often stunned with some of the things that they learn. First of all, women's underrepresentation, not just at the federal level, but at the state level. We talk about that a lot, and then really try to understand the roots of women's underrepresentation. And one of the things I really emphasize is that the data show that when women run for office, women and men win at the same rates. And the students are very surprised by that. So then we have to go the next step and find out, okay, well, why is it that women are underrepresented if it's not because women aren't winning elections? And the answer is because women aren't running for office, and we spend a lot of time really unpacking why that is. Internships are great for all political science majors, both because they connect what we're doing in the classroom with what's going on in the world around them, and also they help prepare them for life after being a political science major. Political science is a terrific major for many reasons. The skills that it teaches students, critical thinking skills, writing is heavily emphasized. Many of my students either are in law school or are law school graduates. Some have gone on to Washington, D.C., others are now on more local campaigns. Political science isn't just a major that necessarily leads to a career in politics, but I think because it prepares students with so many skills, they lend themselves quite well to other jobs. And I think sometimes when recruiters are looking for students, they appreciate the sort of diverse interests and background of a political science major.